People of Interest is brought to you in part by organdonor.gov. For the last time, doctors and EMTs do not let you die if you're an organ donor. That's the dumbest fucking rumor on the planet. Seriously.
Many of my guests have goals of solving one specific problem, but my next guest believes he can solve three at once. Philip Tiller believes he has developed a way to increase workplace cost efficiency, combat obesity, and tap into a renewable energy resource that will drastically reduce carbon emissions. His gyroscopic energy resource bodily inertia limiter forces workers who would normally be sitting at a desk for 8 hours a day to constantly run inside of a large wheel that would not only keep them moving, but would also power the building they are in, reducing energy costs for the company. With orders already pouring in from around the world, Philip Tiller is already being heralded in some corners as the next Steve Jobs. Philip Tiller, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, Philip, I guess let's start. What inspired you to come up with this amazing new product?
Well, I'm a man who's attracted to problems.
Sure.
And when you can look at three problems at once, and you're just in the shower and you're thinking, stray thoughts, and you see those three problems align at the same time, that's when good things happen, all right? It's not just one efficiency, it's not just two, three together to make a difference. And I think that we all have fat people in our lives. And we all have work, and we'd like to do it better. And clearly energy is the issue of our time. So that's what inspired me.
Now, there have been some detractors, obviously.
Sorry to interrupt. Did you know that children born today for the first time ever have a lower life expectancy than the kids who were born last year because of obesity?
I did not know that.
It's a fucking problem.
I did know that. Now, so I guess what your detractors are mainly saying is that this is just kind of a big hamster wheel, and that why not, just a treadmill or something less, I don't know, dehumanizing.
See, what we want to do is make it dehumanizing, okay? Because when you go into the workplace, that's exactly what it is, all right? So we wanted to fit in. We didn't want to say, oh, you're going to come into work and maybe, be unproductive. As you said, this machine, this gyroscope accomplishes three things at once. One of those things making you more productive. We don't want to go against the dehumanizing nature of the workplace by making something that you would use at home.
So is that why it subtly spells out gerbil? As it's happening? Yeah.
You looked closer, but we don't want people necessarily to notice that right away. Yes, so after they say gyroscopic energy resource bodily inertia limiter enough times, it will just get slowly embedded in their mind that they are slowly becoming a gerbil in the workplace, but only at the workplace. We do not recommend using this device at home.
Oh. Do you have any ideas for powering homes?
A treadmill. There it fits.
Oh. So you want people to actually feel human at home.
Right. Dehumanizing the workplace, humanizing at home. Picking it up.
Oh. Well, have you thought of any of the other places, I guess, say the movies, at the mall, or do you have anything plans for those?
Right. So all electricity is generated basically based on magnets, and all magnets need to do is move next to a copper wire. So all you need is motion to generate electricity. In a movie theater seat, you're not really moving yourself, but the average human being farts 30 times a day. That creates enough vibrations in the cushion, moving a magnet next to copper wire, generating electricity, powering 10%, up to 10% of the movie theme. Now, the only thing better than watching Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks acting the shit out of that movie is watching Tom Hanks acting the shit out of that movie powered by your own flatulence.
I guess then you really want to, get the jumbo-sized popcorn and chili dogs.
Yep. That's exactly what you want, because nothing beats the gerbil like.
Well, there you go. Well, I guess sort of a question here is that humanizing or dehumanizing? I mean, farting, I guess, is a human activity, but it's also somewhat rude, I suppose.
Right. So really, the common thing that I want everybody out there, you and all viewers, to walk away with, is that we follow the art of war. Sun Tzu said that you don't paddle upstream, you paddle downstream. That's what you always want to do in war and business, etc. So we just put things where they belong. We don't want to battle against the farting in movie theaters. We all know it happens. We want to accept it and move on. We know that people use treadmills at home, so we meet the customer where they are. We know that people are never going to be human in a workplace, so why make them feel like they should be? Or could be, because they can't.
Yes. Do you, so you have a lot of, I believe Google has had some interest in this, some other Fortune 500, well, quite a few actually.
Thank you.
Have you, is this a ground up thing? Does this go all the way to the top? I mean, have you just considered making luxury models for your CEOs? I mean, or is it just for the lower level workers?
Well, I'm not supposed to say anything yet, but you have something in the works, yep. So Richard Branson may have beaten us in creating the first private expedition to space. But we are going to be the first ones with the gerbil in space. All right. All right. See, this is another thing, going with the flow. So NASA already needs a way for people in space, otherwise known as astronauts, to exercise.
Yes.
While exercising, those people are pretty much, the gerbil fits right in.
Sure. It's similar to in 2001, A Space Odyssey, where it's riding around. Yes.
Right.
In this case, though, are you moving the cage, or are you moving with it?
All right, we're not going to lie to you. It's exactly what happened in 2001: Space Odyssey. The concept actually works. Stanley Kubrick was an engineer ahead of his time. We are going to solve, again, we're about solving multiple problems at once here, all right? We are going to solve the problem of artificial gravity
Really?
and exercise in space at the same time.
Wow.
By creating a giant gerbil craft.
Wow.
Gerbil spacecraft. Working on the name still.
Yeah. It's not a great name. Obviously you were clever enough to come up with that acronym. I'm sure you could, maybe like hamster, you can come up with something.
The
like
hamster, yeah.
Yeah.
The hermetic, acrobatic machine in the space. It'll be Hermes.
Yeah. Sure. That's fine. I didn't mean to put you on the spotlight.
I know, it's okay. We're creative. We're just, we're idea, flash, put together, solution.
What is at Gerbil? What's a day like there? I mean, you guys must be innovating all the time. What sort of obviously you get near gerbils, but do you have any other things that you do to boost creativity?
Yeah, jazz music. Jazz music.
Live? You have like a live?
A live jazz band. Yes. Yep. Now, they struggle for their creativity because we're the workplace. They all have to be on the gerbils while they're jazzing.
Sure. How does the drummer do it?
Okay, so the drum set moves with the drummer.
Okay. So it's constantly in front of him.
Right, we are training our jazz musicians for the hermit craft.
Oh,
all right.
Wow.
If you think drumming a drum set while moving around in a circle on Earth is an issue, just wait till you do it in zero G.
Wow. Have you gotten any big name jazz musicians on board?
Billy Kudoff.
Oh.
Billy Kudoff. He's the man.
Wow.
Billy is so
How did you meet him? What a phenomenal drummer.
I met him, so I was at that,
This is a personal story.
It's okay, no, it's like, it's just a little bit, so you know the movie Social Network?
Yes.
I was also at that party.
Oh.
And Billy Kudoff was also at that party. We didn't get arrested. We ran away in time.
While you're running away together.
Right.
Oh.
We hit it off.
So I guess final question: have you gotten any feedback from companies that you've installed gerbils in?
Yeah, they love it. The creative places don't love it so much. They're like, we don't get this. But your typical Microsoft, Comcast, BP, they are all about the gerbil. All about the gerbil.
Have you heard from any specific workers? I mean, worker-specific feedback.
No.
Philip Tiller, thank you so much.
Actual support for People of Interest is brought to you by Philly Improv Theater, Philly's home for comedy. In addition to shows every week of the year, PHIT offers classes in improv, sketch, and stand-up. For more information, visit phillyimprovtheater.com.